And here we are in the Discovery, which is another 30-year-old vehicle, launched in 1989, and it was a really significant car for Land Rover. People say that without the Discovery, Land Rover wouldn't have survived the years as an independent brand. And the reason for its existence is that Land Rover had pushed the original Range Rover further and further up market, to the point where the people who really wanted one probably could no longer afford one. And they also needed to provide 7 seats, and the Japanese were encroaching with things like the Shogun that did have 7 seats designed in from the start. So without any budget, but with a lot of clever ideas, they took a Range Rover chassis, designed a much more modern looking body, and managed to squeeze 2 extra seats in. And the 2 extra seats, the third row of seats, ended up right over the rear axle, which would have meant that the passengers were banging their head on the ceiling. The solution was elegant and simple, really. They made a raised roof, made it a styling trademark by adding what is now called Alpine windows, and they then had a 7-seat vehicle that looked very different from the Range Rover, and crucially could be offered at a much lower cost. Shortly after launch, the Discovery started to outsell the Range Rover, and indeed now Land Rover consider Discovery to be a separate sub-brand of all of its own. So without the Discovery, well, we probably would have said goodbye to Land Rover along with Saab and all the others.